All right, welcome to Beer with the Queer. It is another week, another episode. We keep doing it. All right, local beer today. Local beer is going to be from Safety Harbor. 100% of our beer is brewed and crafted here. Crooked Thumb Brewery. It's a cute can. I am going to say I got it because of the shade tree, because of the shade of it all. I do have a problem with what they say on top. Stand-up beer for a laid-back crowd. There's no laid-back crowd that's drinking a 7.5% beer in a can like this. That's not a laid-back crowd. That crowd is rowdy. All right, Shady Tree IPA. It is foamy. That's not a review of it. That's just what's happening right now. All right, you foamy Shady Tree IPA. By the way, Safety Harbor, super cute town, worth checking out. As far as IPAs go, I don't usually like them. This one's pretty light, actually kind of nice. Especially for high alcohol beers. You get a lot of those hops in there because of the high alcohol content, but it's tasty. And it's not bad for what it is for IPAs. Check out Shade Tree IPA by Crooked Thumb. Pretty good. I'm going to give it a pretty good out of I don't know what my ranking is. I don't have an actual ranking. All right, speaking of shade, big story out this past week was we're headed into June. Pride Month, we own June, and rainbows, and everything else that we want. And Bud Light now, but that means all of the baseball teams are having their Pride games, right? So the big news is the Dodgers canceled their partnership with the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, which is, how would you describe the Sisters? They're a drag organization who do a lot in the community, do a lot of philanthropical work. They do a lot for HIV. They're very active in the community. They are drag queens, but they also do kind of like a nun-esque-ness to it and a bit of a hard edge to it. So they're kind of like, if the leather community meets drag queens, is you get the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. So due to whatever's happening in the world right now, the Los Angeles Dodgers decided to not partner with them because they're not kid-friendly, even though they do a lot of things for youth in the community. That caused me to think a lot. I love the Sisters. I'm a big fan of the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. One of my good friends, Muffy Van Beaverhausen, was been a sister for years locally. I'm a huge fan of her. So I like the Sisters. I like what they do. I like what they've been doing for decades. But it also got me thinking about that intersection between leather and drag and kind of that the hyper masculinity of one and the hyper femininity of the other. 7.5%. And it got me thinking about, is there a big difference between the two? Aesthetically, yes. But in the time it takes somebody to get ready to go out as a drag queen, in the time it takes somebody to get ready to go out as a leather daddy, king, it takes about the same amount of time to get ready. Also, neither is a cheap hobby to have or lifestyle to live. Both take a lot of accessories. Both are into duct tape, just the right amount. Both are color coordinated. Look back at the Hanky Code episode 41. I don't know, it was a long time ago. But I think there's more similarities than disparities on those. And again, finding commonality in the community is what I do, bringing people together. The more you know. Jeff, bringing to the people. I don't know, something to think about. Where do you skew? Which side do you go? Are you more leather? Or are you more drag? Are you more butch? Or are you more femme? Where do you fall? I mean, I'm obviously in the middle as a beige gay. Very boring. Both sides don't want to own me. But, I mean, the leather community would own me, if you know what I mean. But I don't look good in a lock. So anyway, that's just something to think about. It crossed my mind. If you can, Google Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. Look up everything they do. They're an amazing organization. And I guarantee there's one in your town. Thank you. Beer with the Queer. Try Shady Tree IPA. Good job, Crooked Thumb.